The following LP is rated TVMA for language, sexual situations, and violence. But to be fucking honest, to be completely fucking honest, if you're watching this and you're easily offended by game raging and me cursing off and cussing off and just being pissed off by fucking games, how they played today, then you're watching the wrong one. But if you enjoy that kind of shit, then watch. Oh, sorry, my lawyers are here now. But anyway, just watch the shit and have fun. We're just here to vibe and chill out. Viewer discretion is advised. Enjoy. What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here as we're in episode number 2 of WWE 2K22 MyGM mode, and this is the first show, actually both shows, Raw and SmackDown, the first shows, and we're going to get into these here pretty quickly. We already showed you how the matchup is, and of course you guys already know how to play the game already. You already know how to set up the matches and stuff, but this is just a fun series here where we're going to put a little bit of backstory here, and just tell you guys what our strategy was for this episode here. As we're going to head down to the squared circle right now, and coming out here is, of course, the first time ever here on WWE programming. It's no other than the Lethal One, Mr. Jay Lethal, former Ring of Honor champion, the world champion, television champion, tag team champion, pure champion, and the list goes on and on. Of course, former X Division champion in TNA back in the day, and of course, I can go on and on about this guy. He's all about putting that lethal injection on somebody, and we could see that tonight against Tony Dangelo, a former, now brought up to the main roster NXT superstar. And of course, he called himself the Dawn of NXT, and now he is trying to prove to himself and to us that he can be the Dawn of Monday Night Raw. But here we are with Jay Lethal getting ready for this matchup here, and this should be a good one. This is the first time ever these two have ever met each other in this squared circle, and we'll see what they're going to be up to. We'll see who's going to have the upper hand. Of course, I would imagine Jay Lethal will have the upper hand, as he is the veteran. He's been in this ring for a little over 15 years now, and he knows what to do. We've seen him pull some pretty crazy things in the ring, both as a face and as a heel. And well, he is here. He's going to try to see if he can teach this young man what it is to be a sports entertainer, as we have Tony Dangelo, like I said, trying to be the Dawn of Monday Night Raw, as he is coming out here and he is strutting in that track suit there, as he's going to at least let Jay Lethal know to forget about it, and maybe have him wear some cement shoes before the night's over with here. But yeah, playing this game has been a lot of fun, and you know what, you guys, go check these custom creations out. Go on there, they're awesome. I might have to bring up a video of it or something like that. You probably, well, maybe not. I won't probably do that, because there's so many other custom creators. There's so many YouTube creators out there. Go look up, WWE 2K22 custom creations. There are so many people out there that do some awesome work here. I mean, I got a few superstars on my own that we'll probably eventually see here, maybe in this series. But at the same time, I'm not on that level. They're definitely on a different level than I am. Now, most of these matches you'll see here, at least in this first episode here, you'll see them that they're they're going to be video, or they're going to be user or CPU versus CPU. Occasionally, Jacob and I will play against each other in a match to kind of set up a storyline for you guys, especially if there's a heated rivalry between these superstars and stuff. So you'll see the difference here for the most part here. But there you see Jay Lethal with the armbar there and trying to put away this young man here pretty quickly. Now, I do apologize, at least in this first video. I think it's this video, or maybe it's the episode 3. But we do have Michael Cole, and of course Corey Graves and Byron Saxton in our ear right now, and I forgot to turn off the commentary during all this. So you're going to have to hear my voice and, of course, their 3 annoying voices in the game. I will say that the game has, it is lacking some things. Of course, like I mentioned in the first episode of this series, since then they've added a patch update, and since then the patch updates actually kind of worked. It's been actually kind of nice, but there's still, of course, some issues with the game. I haven't seen too much of I think it's more on the newer consoles when it comes to glitching. So, you know, if you got the PS5 or the Xbox Series X and Series S game, you're probably dealing with those glitches, those, you know, completely just glitching out the game and just kind of restarts all on its own and stuff. And of course, I know there's other issues that they've patched up since then. But I haven't seen, or at least I haven't heard anything about on the, you know, of course, the Xbox and the Xbox, the Xbox One or the PS4 version of this game. So, but since then they put in the tag team titles both for Raw, SmackDown, and the Women's Tag Team Championships. I'm hoping at some point, maybe the next patch will get maybe a mid-card title of some sort that we can, you know, have, you know, the Intercontinental title, the you know, the United States title. Maybe even, I would even love to bring back, this one title I've always been a fan of, because he's the guy that when I think about this title, I think about him, and that's the European Championship between that D'Lo Brown had. That was one of my favorite titles, and of course he had some memorable matches with that title. Of course, him and Owen Hart, because Owen Hart held that title. Oh, lethal injection there. And I think it might be it. It might be curtains here for Mr. D'Angelo as he picks up his first loss. But Jay Lethal is going to move on, and he is going to be the winner in this match. Jay Lethal picks up the win as we are seeing a possible potential rivalry between these two, as the veterans showing off to the young rookie here what it is to be a champ, or a hell, he is a former champion. He could be champion at some point here, ladies and gentlemen, here in this GM mode. But he's going to show off here, this young man, that who the better man here is, the most experienced man. That man right there is that guy right there. That is Jay Lethal, who picks up the win. So Jay Lethal, of course, they say it's a 1.5 stars. What do the hell they know with these guys? Of course, you know, in this game they have social media on here. I just laugh at some of this stuff is hilarious. You know, wrestling Twitter it's a funny thing. So Finn Balor goes from heel to face, because he is our champion right now. And of course, now we're going to go into the next match here as we keep rolling on here in Des Moines, Iowa. So we're going to have a nice women's match here. Here is the head baddie in charge, aka Mia Yim, as she is going to be in action. Of course, recently here in IRL, she just got hitched to our big boy, and also, he's on SmackDown. Big boy Keith Lee, the Limitless one. So congratulations to those two there, as they got wedded just about a month ago or so. So, and of course, Keith Lee now signed with AEW, doing some big things over there. He got a program right now with Powerhouse Hobbs, who we could see here in this series, because like I said, the Forbidden Door is open. But also too, he's got one with Ricky Starks. They got a little program right now in AEW. So yeah, congratulations to them. Of course, Mia Yim. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh my goodness. Keith Lee, you're a lucky man, because that's a beautiful woman right there. Oh man, I had a crush on her back in the day when she was in TNA. But and of course, if you guys don't know, she was in TNA. And can anybody down below in the comment section tell me what group was she a part of? She was in a female stable. You guys know what the name is? And don't go look it up either, because I'll know. But here is the EST of not NXT, but the WWE. That is the fastest, the strongest, the bestest, whatever you want to put in, whatever verb you want to put in front of it, EST. That's what this lady is. That is Bianca Belair. She is the champion of Monday Night Raw, as we'll just say, as you know, there at WrestleMania, she won that title, and now she is the lead woman, the face of the women's division. And we'll see what she can do here, as she will be in action here tonight in a non-title matchup between Mia Yim and Bianca Belair. Of course, Mia, talking to her before we started the show here tonight, she says she is frustrated. She's upset that she did not win the women's championship. Now, of course, the women's championship here on Monday Night Raw and both on SmackDown, both titles were on the line in a big match. It was kind of a best of the best, as every single woman was able to get a title shot at WrestleMania, as the titles were in a match of, I guess you could say match of matches, and the top two women, of course, Bianca Belair won that championship, along with Shayna Baszler winning the SmackDown champion. And, well, Mia Yim says that she just feel like she had an unfair advantage, and that she should be the face of the Raw Women's Championship and the women's division. And so Mia says she wants a challenge here. She says if she can pull off a win here against Bianca, she wants a future title shot here at WrestleMania Backlash coming up here in 3 weeks. So we'll see if that will be the case here. Mia just misses that. Of course, both women missed there. And, of course, now setting up nice bulldog there from Bianca Belair. But, yeah, these two women, of course, former friends, and now, of course, Mia Yim talking about Bianca over social media, about how she is just unspirited, just using people. And of course, Bianca not happy about that her good name is being, of course, aka going through the mud, through the especially coming out of the mouth of Mia Yim. She wants to shut her up, and of course told her, hey, if you can beat me here tonight on Monday Night Raw, then you can get your shot at the next pay-per-view coming up. Mia Yim misses that moonsault there, and now she's got to get something going here, as the EST of WWE is trying to get herself going here. She is not getting off the starting blocks here too much. Mia Yim's been pretty much dominant in this matchup, but she's just giving knees there in the corner there. And Mia now it's going and taking and put a knee right to the face of the champion. And now working on that lower body there, taking away that power that the EST has and is capable of. As she, nice face smash there onto the mat. As she now, finally getting back in here in this matchup on offense. As she's trying her best to, of course, trying to, show Mia that she is not ready to be championship quality here. As these ladies are going nice back and forth matchup here. And a power bomb there, Mia. You got to go for the pin here. She should have went for the pin there, but no, she just wants to brutalize and put more pressure and just more abuse to Bianca. As now she's going for that surfboard type of stretch there. And there you see, can Mia get her to tap here? And Bianca, no, she finds a way, rolls out of it, goes for a pin, but no count there from the referee there. I don't know what he is doing, but now both ladies here almost look like they're protect your neck right there from Mia Yim. Can she get the win here? 1, 2, and only a 2 count against Bianca Belair, as Belair puts her shoulder up there at the last second, 2.9 to be exact. And now, as Mia put that protect your neck on there, now she's going to try to see if... Oh, my goodness. That's a great... I don't know exactly what move that is, but that's a good one. There's 2. Can she get 3? She does, and now she has a shot at a future women's championship here in 3 weeks' time, as she will get a shot at Bianca Belair and the Raw Women's Championship. Congratulations there to Mia Yim, as she is going to move on and see Bianca Belair here in a couple of weeks at WWE WrestleMania Backlash. And we'll see if she can get that title wrapped around her waist. And I'm sure we'll see more of these ladies next week here on Raw as we get ready to head to our main event here tonight here on Raw. And that will be Damian Priest taking on, it looks like Braun Strowman. As to take Buddy Murphy, of course, like I mentioned in the last episode there, towards the end there, I actually gave Buddy Murphy a self-promo there. It was a good one, but we was actually trying to flip him from face to heel. As we got a program there ready for him, and of course, Damian Priest wins the match. As this week we had to get a run-in of some sort there, and we did so there, and that will end Monday Night Raw. Now we'll go over to the SmackDown side, go on the Blue brand here, and like I mentioned earlier, Keith Lee, a part of the Blue brand, he is going to be taking on Santos Escobar here in tonight's matchup. Of course, Santos Escobar, a former NXT Cruiserweight champion, now he has been called up to the main roster here. He is on the Blue brand. Unfortunately, he is by himself, as Joaquin and Rauf will be not here, at least not here tonight, as they have some travel issues here. But Keith Lee is going to be in the house here tonight, as you see him strutting down the ring here, as the Limitless One wants to put throw his hat into the ring here to be the next WWE what championship is it? Oh, the Universal Championship. That's what it is. As of course, last night there at WrestleMania, Cesaro finally became a world champion. Can you believe it, WWE? It is possible. Oh my goodness, I can be on that. I can talk about that forever here in this video, but we're not gonna go to that. We've got some different bookers now. We've got some different creative teams here, and we're gonna see what this man can do. Of course, when Keith Lee mentioned that he was going to do so, well, Santos Escobar was not far behind, saying the same thing. And, of course, calling out Keith Lee, saying, hey, you have to go to the back of the end of the line. The real entertainment, the real value of that championship is going to be from a man like me. So, Mr. Lucha Libre, of course, from Mexico City, coming down the ring here as he's wearing, of course, his mask. As Legado del Fantasma. Not all members are here, like I said tonight. They have some travel issues, but Escobar is here, and he is planning on taking on Keith Lee. He says, you know what, I can do this all by myself. I don't need any help, and I'm going to make sure that this fatty, and his words, not mine, his words, not mine, but he says he's going to make sure the fat boy here does not get a shot at Cesaro coming up here in 3 weeks' time. And of course, Cesaro, well, he's got some issues here with one of the newest WWE superstars, and we'll talk about that later on here. As he is related to actually the Usos, Solo Sagudu. I think that's how you say it. I could be butcher his name there, but he will be in action. We'll see him. I think he may make his presence here tonight. About what of course, the interaction the two of them had at WrestleMania just a couple days ago. So there we see here now this one-on-one matchup between Keith Lee, the Limitless One, taking on Escobar. And of course, we'll see the every episode here when we do this Universe mode. We'll check out the ratings for that week and see how those weeks' ratings did, and see who won the won from week to week. And of course, I'll try my best to put the chart who's going up, who's trending, and who is not. But like I said, this is Jacob's matchups here. He's put these together here, and his strategy was kind of similar to mine. We did kind of a mixture of popularity, but we also wanted to bring some new, SmackDown's the land of opportunity. and we kind of both had that look there. Of course, like I said, the Forbidden Door's open, so we could pretty much bring anybody we want. Of course, that was kind of limited to the superstars custom-wise that are out there. And of course, there are several now. So we'll definitely add some new superstars as we go along here in this series. And of course, if this series works out here, we might even, expand it to maybe we'll go to a 50-week or 50. Yeah, is it 50 week? Is the longest one? So that's roughly a year of stuff that we could play. But I figured 25 would be kind of a good middle there. But like it's so far, like I said, we've both enjoyed this work. Like I said, we got several episodes already. We're several episodes ahead here, so by the time this video comes up, we probably worked on another 4 or 5 already, or more than that, because it's pretty easy to go through here. And like I said, we're not gonna show. We might show a match or two here and there. From week to week, just depending on the matchups and the storylines that have been going on and all that kind of stuff. But at some point here, I do want to bring in, as you see Keith Lee do a nice flip there, a nice little standing moonsault there, almost flattened this cruiserweight here on that move there. But at some point here, we would like to do a universe mode, pretty similar to like GM mode, and then of course we'll see how. Nice pounce there, as Escobar could be out for the count here on this one. 1, 2, throw, and he somehow kicks out of that. How in the hell did he do that? Oh my goodness. But anyway, going back to what I was saying about universe mode here, we could have a universe mode. Nice slam there from Keith Lee as he goes 1, 2, 3. He picks up the win. Nice job. So both couples. The married couple there, Keith Lee and Mia Yim, both pick up a win here on their first night here on Raw and SmackDown. Keith Lee showing what he is doing. I don't know if that's going to shut up Escobar or not, but we'll see if there's any more friction between these two coming up here in the next couple of weeks. So Keith Lee showing off what he can do there in the ring. Of course, that'll be taken into consideration here for him possibly being the next person in line for the WWE Universal Championship, and that champion being Cesaro. So we'll take a look here, and we'll see that, it was just 2 stars, so not bad there for Jacob for the first time. Like I said, he has not played too many. Last time he played a WWE game was back in WWE 2K13, so it's been a while for him. We'll take a look here. This is this young man I was talking about here, Solo. As he has flipped now. He is going to be on the side of the babyface, so he's going to be a babyface now, and we'll see. Of course, he had a nice promo there, and of course, talking about Cesaro and his actions. That Cesaro he has some just not himself. Back at WrestleMania when he won that title, of course, off of Roman Reigns, was able to defeat Roman Reigns after Roman Reigns holding on to that title for over 2 solid years as champion. He finally able to take that off. Of course, we will not. Roman Reigns is a free agent, and he could make a return here on SmackDown, but we don't know exactly when Roman Reigns is going to make a return here. But as we take a look here, a new member here from NXT, now part of the main roster. It is Odyssey Jones, the big boy there, as he is a very talented young man here and one of the newcomers here in the WWE family, as he is going to be taking on a veteran here, and of course a former cruiserweight champion, now looking to be the next person in line, of course, like everybody here on both rosters. Next person in line that wants to be the world champion of the brand, and that is Drew Gulak. As Drew Gulak is going to come down here, as Drew Gulak, of course, a very well technician, and he is just a monster in this ring. And of course, we'll see him in action. Of course, he knows what it does to take to be a champion. And of course, a former cruiserweight champion, and of course, former, I believe, 24/7 champion. And of course, he's been champion in several other organizations and other leagues around the world. And of course, he's been in WWE for quite some time now. And we're going to see what he can do here. Of course, talking to Drew Gulak before the game, or before we went live here tonight. And of course, his PowerPoint presentations. Oh my God, dude! I'm like, Drew, I'm just trying to ask you a simple question, bro. And that question was, what was the deal with him saying that this young man, Odyssey Jones, is not ready to go to the next level? Obviously, if he is not ready to go to the next level, he would not have been called up to Smackdown. Of course, this is the brand of opportunity. And Drew says, you know what? He hasn't had his opportunity yet. Why should Odyssey Jones get... Oh, nice job there from Odyssey Jones there on that Bulldog. But he says, why should Odyssey Jones get a shot of any kind of being on this roster? And Drew says he is going to show this young man what it takes to be on this roster and how to survive on this roster, especially against a man like him. So we'll see if Drew Gulak tonight can teach this young man here what it is to be a main roster superstar here. And of course, so far Drew's been doing that here. But going back to my point I was trying to make about the universe mode, at some point here I would like to do a universe mode to include you guys. And like I said in that first episode here when we introduced in this series, if you're familiar with Brandon Plays or even Murphs, Y13, or Delzinski, it's going to be a combination of those guys. Their universe mode. Most episodes shouldn't last no more than about a half hour. There's going to be no more than maybe 2 to 3 matches with a lot of backstory, with some promos, just kind of setting up storylines and all that kind of stuff. And of course, obviously, I want you guys to join a part of that. So if you guys do have a superstar, let me know down below in the comments section down there, and let me know what your superstar's name is, and of course how I can find that superstar. Let me know what the hashtags are. Definitely go to our Discord, especially, and I suggest you guys do this. Go to the Discord. There's a link down below to our Discord. Check out the channel for WWE 2K calls. And we're looking, like I said, we were looking for calls that have some original look to it. So guys that, and of course, we want to have something original from you guys. You can mimic some things of some superstars, when it comes to, gimmicks and stuff like that. But we want original superstars. And of course, if you have a certain type of music that you want to, use, let me know. I can try to find it. But for the most part here, I just want to let you guys know. But not every call is going to be accepted. Like I said, no more than 75 overall. I will let you guys know that. If it's not at 75 overall, I will not put it on the show because I don't really have time to. Oh wow! What an upset there as Odyssey Jones gets his first win here on SmackDown, and it's against Drew Gulak. Thank God. No, but at the same time, I just realized, crap, Drew Gulak's gonna be bitching about this. Gonna make a PowerPoint presentation coming up here. Oh God, no. Damn it. Well, anyway, the big man picks up a win there. He shows the veteran that he is ready to be here on SmackDown. Way to go there for Odyssey Jones. As he gets his first win here. I'm sure we're going to hear more about this coming up here between now and the next episode here on GM mode. But as we take a look here, 1.5 stars, disappointing, but you know what? I would have to give that a solid 2 stars there. It was a good match, but whatever. The game is what it is. There you see the promo there as John Morrison calls out Timothy Thatcher. What the hell is you thinking there, Johnny Drip Drip? What the hell? So, anyway, we're going to get to our main event here today. This will be the last match of the episode, as we'll take a look here and see that Asuka over the week Asuka has requested that she gets a match in the women's tag team, or excuse me, the women's SmackDown the SmackDown Women's Championship in this matchup here. And of course, Triple H requested that we be in a Hell in a Cell. So this is going to be a main event here. We'll see how this one plays out here, as Shayna Baszler is going to have to defend her title against Asuka. This should be a banger. I cannot wait to see how these two women go at it in a steel cage. This should be good. There you see Asuka coming down the ring here. Of course, a former SmackDown champion, a former Raw Women's champion, of course, also a former Women's Tag Team champion. And she is in action here tonight, as she's going to go here and take on the submission magician, that being Shayna Baszler. So Shayna Baszler putting the title on the line here, as Triple H says if these two women want to go at it and they want to brutalize each other, why not do it on the first SmackDown here on ESGNet LP and have it in a Hell in a Cell. This is going to be something here. Of course, we're going to be here as long as this match can last, so don't have to worry about fading away on this episode here, as we will be here until this to that final pinfall happens between these two ladies. But going back to what I was saying about the Universe mode, we want some original calls, and like I said, 75 overall. But definitely go to our Discord. Like I said, that's the best place to go, so I can go check that out. And of course, like I say, just let me know what the hashtags are. Even provide some photos of that superstar, so I can be able to have a better idea of what they look like. Not to mention, let me know what kind of the music that you want them to come out to, and also let me know a little bit of a backstory of them. So have a really good backstory to it. If I'm letting you guys know now, the more interesting the call is, the way it looks, it doesn't matter if it's a female or male. We're taking both. But the more interesting the call looks like, and especially the more detailed the call looks like, even more so, and even most importantly, the story of that call, the better the chance you have to be in the Universe mode. And before I should say this, everyone, as long as as many as we can. I haven't set a limit yet, but we'll put the first, we'll put several on there, but the more the call looks authentic, the more the call looks legitimate, and looks doesn't look like a copycat of somebody else, or just if it just looks genuine, looks like a badass wrestler from the indies, or from somebody from somebody that look like from AEW or Ring of Honor or wherever. And the more interesting the story is about how they got into the business and where they've been at and everything, more likely they will be in the series. And also, too, they'll get a good push for storylines and, of course, title shots. So, I really want to see some creativity. That helps me out to tell the stories about these superstars, and as the hell's coming, or the hell, the hell's being brought down now. Hell in the Cell's being brought down, being locked up, and here we go. These two are gonna go at it in this matchup for, of course, the SmackDown Women's Championship. But hopefully in the next episode, like I said, I think Michael Cole and them are not going to be, voiceover wise, they won't be an issue. But yeah, we'll see. Of course, we'll see the results here of these first shows here coming up after this is all over with. But yeah, we'll start that Universe mode. I'll let you guys know when that's going to start here. It won't be starting too soon here. I'd probably say here in the next month, 2 months from now, we'll start that because I still got to get a lot of stuff fixed, like arenas, titles. Hey, if you guys are good at making titles and want to, help me out with that, let me know, because we're looking for titles. We're looking for a world title. Yeah, because I'll let you guys know the league or the company that we'll have is our own universe mode. It's called WEAF. And it's for our, what is it? Wrestling Entertainment All-Star Federation. That's what it means. So if you guys have a call, or if you guys are really talented at making titles, I'll give you guys the logo for the company, and you guys can put the title on it and whatnot. Not to mention, because we're looking for both we're looking for the trying to make titles for the WEAF title. We're also looking for, that's the the WEDF title, WEF title, the WEDF Heavyweight Championship, and then we're looking for an Intercontinental title, United States title, a Heritage title. We're also looking for both the two shows that we're gonna have, the two brands we're gonna have. One is called Adrenaline, and the other one's called Implosion. And I can give you guys the logos for those two shows also. Those are for the tag team titles. We're also looking for women's titles also for both of those shows. And we're also looking for a Rising Stars championship. It's kind of like a television title, which will be defended every week. And anybody can have that title. And I'll talk more about those titles, especially that Rising Star title, because there's a little caveat to that Rising Stars title. So, like I said, if you guys want to be a part of this, if you guys, especially if you want to help me out with building arenas and titles and all that kind of stuff, let me know down below in the comment section, and send me a message here on YouTube, and of course we could talk about it, or send me a message on Discord also. I'm going to set up a Discord channel so we can talk about that kind of stuff on there. So let me know if you're interested in there, and I'll let you guys send you guys a message of how we can get together and talk about what I'm looking for and what help I need for the universe mode. So, and of course, you guys, if you help out, you'll definitely be a part of it. You'll definitely be in the realm of possibly winning a title and be a part of the series and stuff like that. So more help we can get, better off we can launch this new series. And like I said, this series won't necessarily be up all the time. We'll work on it every so often and put stuff together, because like I said, the series episodes are going to be pretty short, anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes, and try to not go over that. So but there you see, women's champion. She is still the SmackDown Women's Champion. Not the best main event here tonight, but nonetheless, it's Shayna Baszler picking up the win here. As of course, the cage is going to be lifted up here. She's going to celebrate here, and people here in Des Moines, Iowa, not liking this at all. They were really hoping that Asuka was going to win this title, but Shayna Baszler, just like at WrestleMania, she was hell bent on winning this title. And now the question is, how long can she hold on to it? So they gave it 4 stars there. And so SmackDown looked like they did a better job there in their main event here this week. As we'll take a quick look here at the ratings, and we'll see what we did. I think so far, Jacob might have did better here this week with the with the ratings here. So we'll take a look here. Oh wow, yeah, he got me good in the main event there. Wow. Oh well, this is gonna be a battle. I'm a little frustrated now. He has not played a WWE game. Of course, it's all, we're simming these matches, but he has not played a WWE game for almost freaking over 7 years. Go figure. But there you see mid card 1 point, or open card. Our opener was 1.5. Mid card was about 2.0. And then, of course, our main event was 2.0. As for SmackDown, 4.0 in their main event, of course, it was a Hell in a Cell. It was a title match, so give it that. And of course, their mid card didn't do so well there. That was about the only one that didn't do so well. But their opener was a banger, as they had a great opener there, of course, between Keith Lee and Santos Escobar. So there you see, and of course, the expectation wave there. SmackDown taking the first shot. Shots fired there, Jacob. You pick up the first week here, as he is leading this one here today. So, yeah, episode number 2 here, not so good for me, as we're going to have to go to the drawing board here. We're going to figure out what we need to do. Of course, I need to try to fix what I did wrong there with Buddy Murphy. As you take a look here at some of the notes there from the reports, and I try to read these as close as we can, but like I said, this rating system is not the best. This rating system, to me, is still like the one that was in SmackDown versus Raw back in the day. But we'll, like I said, I got some strategies. Of course, we got to work on our budget, because I did spend quite a bit there, because I was kind of going just based off of just matchups I was wanting to have, and I wasn't really paying attention of how much they were worth, the superstars were worth there. So, and of course, we do have a card that we can use. We can actually pick up a WWE legend in our grasp there. I believe Jacob has a card I think he's going to use here in the next episode, where he can power up 6 SmackDown superstars to build up their popularity there. It's random, so he doesn't get a pick, but he'll get 6 SmackDown superstars. The power of 6 there, I think, is a power 6 card, where he can raise those super. So that's even more trouble for me now. So he's definitely gonna have that popularity with a lot of those superstars there. So, but yeah, there you see, he picks up the first week, and now I gotta go back to the damn drawing board to figure out how in the hell this happened. Damn you, Jacob. But nonetheless, that was a good match. That was a good main event. He got lucky. Triple H did a favor for him. So put that match up. And of course, we didn't have our champion out there, because our champion, of course, was doing a promo, and of course, flipped sides this week. He went from a heel to a face, and of course, we'll see who he's going to be facing next week, possibly, hopefully, for who's going to be next in line for the WWE Championship, as that's going to be coming up here in the next couple of weeks here at the NXT, or the WWE WrestleMania Backlash pay-per-view. So as we go along here and see, you see there, we got some slight change. We got 65,000 plus in fans. Of course, we did get some money. They got 77,000 plus in fans, and of course, there you see the money they made this week between the two of them. But yeah, there you go. As I'm making a text message right now to Jacob, let him know that he beat me first. That's damn. Of course, we already knew about this already. But we're actually going to text him something else about another series that we're working on. But there you see the match, SmackDown in first place, obviously, with Shane McMahon there. And this week, week 2, we're going to Calgary. So here's Calgary. We're in Calgary, Canada. And there you see Triple H and some of the notes he has for us. It's letting us know about some things that we need to work on. and things we need to be doing as a GM. And of course, so we're talking, of course, me first, William Regal. And there you see some of the things that we need to work on for the next show. And of course, there's some things he wants us to work on. And of course, this is, I don't know if you noticed, but here lately, in some of my videos, I've been having issues with that damn controller. And I finally decided, got a new one and broke it out for the next episode there. Because I was like, that controller is not going to be screwing me over anymore here when I'm playing my damn games. Yeah. And of course, there you see Triple H getting us some information of what we need to do here for the next show here. Some of the things that we need to take a look out for. Of course, Damian Priest making a request here, as he lost to Braun Strowman, and we'll try to see if we can help him out in that. As you see there, he wants a match against Bobby Roode, as Bobby Roode, of course, last week screwed him, or at least got involved in his match there. So, coming up in the next episode, guys, we will see Bianca Belair will put the title on the line against Raquel Gonzalez, the newest superstar coming from NXT, coming up now to the main roster. Buddy Murphy, of course, obviously making an announcement here. Of course, we'll make a role change of his. And of course, there you see last week the opener against Jay Lethal and Tony Dangelo. Dangelo has some words to say to Jay Lethal, and then of course we'll get that match there for Damian Priest as he will take on Bobby Roode. And in the main event, it will be Sheamus challenging the one and only WWE champion Finn Balor. He will be in action for the first time here in next episode, as we'll see what he can do. And of course, we'll take a look at the SmackDown roster, and we'll see what they have cooked up for the next episode coming up. So if you guys did, of course, enjoy today's episode, the first, actual matchup here between the two. SmackDown takes this first one. Hopefully Raw will do better next time around. But that's it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more here on the channel. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. And also don't forget to check us out on Twitch. We do live stream Monday through Saturdays at 10 p.m. till midnight on Central Time. And of course, we also live stream on Friday afternoons at 1 p.m. Central over there on Twitch. The link is down below. But like I said, if you guys want to be a part of the upcoming the upcoming Universe mode, definitely go check out our Discord page there. Like I said, the link's down below, or just leave us some comments down below in the video, and I'll try to get to those. If you guys have any other questions you guys want to know about that Universe mode. But that's it for me, guys. As always, keep yourselves each other healthy, and I will hopefully come back and try to clobber SmackDown next episode. As always, keep yourselves each other healthy, and I'll see you guys next time.